that, thinking about what we did in terms of where we shot, the elements that we shot under, the circumstances that we shot under,
Mm-hmm.
that really opened my eyes to the importance of, like I said earlier, pushing myself and pushing my boundaries, right? I should be shooting outside in the elements way more, shooting in low light conditions.
Right.
These tests, in terms of what I had to do for the instructor certification, and then you and I were talking about the law enforcement instructor certification. You said, "Oh man, that's a whole different ball game,"
Different
right?
animal. It's a
But
different.
I feel like getting involved in those, whether you pass them or not the first time or not,
Mhm.
that is intersecting everyday carry and training. Do
Mhm.
you see that that's something that people should do, even if they're not going to use the certification to teach, just pushing themselves to go into these types of training environments so that it makes them better for their EDC stance?
Absolutely. I think becoming an instructor in anything is digging deep and diving deep into whatever that is, right? So if I want to become a better basketball player, I might want to become a shooting coach. You dig deep into the mechanics of shooting. It's the same thing with handguns. You becoming an instructor doesn't mean your training stops and you're now like a master. I take 6 classes a year. I just finished the Tom Givens Range Master course about less than a month ago. I got Top Gun in that class, loved it. I signed up for advanced like right after I graduated the regular course. So advanced is in July. It's in North Carolina. I'm going to be doing that class, and my goal obviously in that is to get Top Gun again, and I'm going to be putting in the work to get there. So kind of what you said, going back to the law enforcement course, the law enforcement course is difficult, right? Yes, I agree 100%. It is difficult, but it's not something that you're not able to prepare yourself for and go in there and pass the first time.
Absolutely.
You got the fundamentals, and that's where it starts. Once the fundamentals are laid, everything on top of that, fighting through secondary malfunctions, shooting behind cover, the difference between cover and concealment, um, shooting with your offhand, with your weak hand, is all stuff that your foundation's already strong, man. Once you have that strong foundation, it's about putting yourself around the right people.